I compete in the shot put. I am a member of Birchfield Harriers Athletics Club and my coach is Ryan Spencer-Jones.
So how did you get into athletics, Adele?
I got into athletics from a really young age. I really enjoyed sports days at school, and one of my primary school teachers actually was a coach at Oswestry Olympians, so that was my grassroots club. I got involved at the age of 9, and then I later joined Birchfield Harriers at around 13 years of age.
Okay, so you talked about obviously those junior track and field days. Were they fond memories, obviously the schools competitions?
Yes, I really loved participating in the Welsh Schools events held at Powys, Brecon, and then I actually ended up going to the schools international events in Scotland, Ireland, England, travelled all around the UK as a youngster, and I feel like those events really did help me learn lots of experiences to take forwards into my senior career. It was my first taste of international events and competing against other athletes from different nations.
That's awesome. So your favourite moment in the sport so far?
I think most recently when I competed at the Welsh Champs in August in 2021 and I achieved my first Commonwealth Games qualifying standard. That standard meant so much to me after lots of ups and downs in the sport over the last decade, so definitely that day at Welsh Champs getting that standard for the first time.
Great. And with your training and what is your coaching and training setup?
So I spend a lot of time in Mid Wales, which is where my family live and where I grew up. My coach Ryan Spencer-Jones is based in South Wales, and my training group Alan Davis and Karen Duke, they are in South Wales. So I do a lot of stuff via FaceTime and sending videos, but I do try my best to be in Cardiff as much as possible, especially in the lead up to the Commonwealth Games. I'm going to sort my situation so that I can be in Cardiff and seeing Ryan one-to-one as much as possible.
Great. And what do you do for work, obviously away from athletics?
So I have a few different job roles. Primary job is in mental health care, so I did a master's degree in psychology and later secured a job in psychiatric hospitals. I'm also an assistant physiotherapy rehabilitation worker. So yeah, just a couple of healthcare jobs that help me see some money coming in to help me fund my athletics career.
And if selected for the Commonwealth Games, what would this mean to you and obviously your family?
So if I were to be selected for the Commonwealth Games, it would be a real stance for me in terms of being able to get back up on my feet and show everybody what I was capable of. There was a few times over the last decade where I really tried to make teams, so Gold Coast I really did try my best and I came close. I got a couple of standards, unfortunately didn't go. Glasgow 4 years prior to that, again I was involved in the setup, so I have been trying for a really long time and I had to really dig deep to get myself in the position where I am now. It did not come easy, and I feel like it would just be a very rewarding sensation knowing that you've put your heart and soul into achieving something, and my family have seen it firsthand, so they would definitely be proud of me.
Great. So obviously with the games being in Birmingham and obviously Birchfield's, the site of Birchfield Harriers, what does that mean to you, being obviously at your home club?
So obviously it's a home games for everybody being in the UK, but more specifically to me, being a member of Birchfield Harriers. So I am really looking forward to being able to compete in front of that home crowd, and I spent a lot of my younger years training in Birchfield at the High Performance Centre there and the Alexander Stadium before it is what it is today, the massive stadium that I cannot wait to be competing at.